Zedon Danny, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. In today's video, we are doing another fan theory review. This one, like most of the times, it comes from Jeremiah Ortiz, and this time he gave us 3 theories, basically about how exactly Ladybug and Cat Noir will find out each other's identities. So, let's look at the first one and move on through. So, the first one that he says is that Ladybug gets hurt. Basically, this has been done to death in, like, fan comics and stuff like that. And honestly, it does seem possible. However, I'm honestly unsure. The simple fact of the matter is that seems like a good way for Cat Noir to find out Ladybug's identity, but not really the other way around. Honestly, I feel like Adrien would be kind of going through the same situation. If this happened, Adrien would be going through the same situation he went through before, just different, if you know what I mean. Next is because of the fact that Ladybug now is the holder of the Miraculous Box. And this one is kind of interesting, and it also has to do with the number 3 spot. Basically, even though I know that the pastries thing is actually about, basically she wants to make sure that Adrien has more to eat, honestly, I'm unsure of that. Basically, because of the fact that Marinette is now the holder of the Miraculous, as well as the only person who can give Cat Noir his transformation stuff, she's going to have to be making him the cheese or other pastries, or actual pastries, to give to Plagg for any situation that may require them to use their special miraculous box, their miraculous powers. Now, honestly, the thing is that I don't actually know if Marinette would say, I need to know your identity, Cat Noir, because if I don't, things could be dangerous. It's mostly so that I can know who you are, so that if a situation comes up where I have to take the miraculouses, then I can. Honestly, that feels weird. And honestly, I don't know if there's really ever going to be a situation where either of these will actually make a whole lot of sense. The simple fact of the matter is that these theories are good on paper. They really are. But the simple fact of the matter is that they're hard to think of in practice. Obviously, these theories sound great. They will work fantastically. But because of the fact that these characters are so weird, it honestly doesn't make sense. Now, I've talked about a possible way that they could reveal their identities, and I'm actually a little bit more willing to believe in my theory than these 3. And this basic way is that Ladybug and Adrien and Marinette are looking back at the Queen Wasp situation, realizing, wait a minute, there are people who were never actually taken over. So maybe we can give them their miraculouses full time, and everything will work out. This is basically what I'm seeing here is that Marinette has to realizes, I need to give Adrien the snake miraculous because of the fact that he has been Aspic. Even though she doesn't know that that's his name, she does know that he has held the snake miraculous before. And he and her, as well as Alex, are currently the only people that Hawkmoth does not know who they are. Now, obviously, there are certain things that kind of weigh into this. Now, she can obviously think, oh, for for Alex, the reason is that she has never herself held the miraculous. Even though she knows that eventually she will hold the miraculous, she herself has not actually held the miraculous, meaning that she may not think of herself as being the holder of the she wouldn't actually be considered the holder of the budding miraculous. She would then, but even if that's not the case, it will make her feel more and more that she can trust her, and she'll actually be giving her the miraculous sooner rather than later, and also reveal her identity to her. But she's also going to feel the same way about Adrian, mostly because of the fact that he has used the snake miraculous before. She never once said, I can't call on you ever again. Yes, Cat Noir Adrian gave up using the miraculous. However, it's still kind of a weird situation because of the fact that um that what's her name? Kagami has used the miraculous before, but she's also been told that she can never use it again. Even though she has used it a second time, that was more because of the fact that there wasn't any other option. If she didn't get her, then Cat Noir would have been defeated, and Kagami would have been, well, she would also not be an option anymore. There's a lot to it. But if it was basically as a way to protect Adrian and Kagami, so she gave her the miraculous once again. However, it still implied that this is a one-time thing. Be expected that you will probably not, only if it's an emergency will I ever call upon you again. And that is something that will probably be thought of a lot. Because of the fact that Cat Noir knows that he could have been taken, and he was Aspic, that's going to make him think, wait a minute, what about Marinette? Now, obviously, Ladybug is not actually going to be thinking about this situation. Because if Adrian is actually Aspic and is going to regain the miraculous, he's going to think, wait a minute, what about Marinette? Even if Ladybug talks to him as herself and then goes talking to Adrian, he's still going to be thinking in his head, what about Marinette? And he can't obviously say it as Adrian because then it would reveal his identity. But he could go and talk to her as Cat Noir, realizing the whole situation. Wait, Marinette didn't ever show up and get the mouse miraculous. Does that mean that perhaps she may also have been safe? And this all works together to basically culminate into them revealing their identities. Honestly, I do think that a good possibility is that Marinette herself invites Adrian and Alex over to then tell them what's going on. That is the most likely way that things could happen. While I do love these three theories, honestly, all of them are kind of hard to actually say for sure if that is the way that things would happen. Like I said, they sound great on paper, but actually, in practice, kind of odd. But anyways, guys, let me know down in the comments below what you think of these theories. Of course, if you have your own theories that you want me to talk about in the future, then make sure to put them down in the comments below as well using the hashtag theory review. But anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja, and I'll see you guys next time. But on!